The America East leading 58th RBI this year for Bramante.
Yep, really well done to get that ball elevated and did his job, but that's outstanding base running all the way around, especially by McDaniel at first base. We've talked about his stolen bases. We know he has the speed, certainly, but to read that ball well, understand that it was not going out, had to hang on at first base and then tags up, and now a single makes this a 3-0 game.
Scout Knotts, senior right-handed bat, takes the ball. Knotts hitting at .305 on this season. He has 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. You take McDaniel, Bramante, and Knotts, 3-4-5 in the order, and they combined for 30 home runs this year for Maine. When it comes to just 43 games, Black Bears have not played a lot of games this season. This is sprayed foul. America East's 8 baseball teams split up into 2 divisions, Division A and Division B, very originally named. And Division A is where Maine is located. They have clinched the Division A regular season championship. And with just 1 win in their weekend series coming up against Hartford Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they will clinch the best record outright in America East. Curveball bounded foul. Be a big spot for a strikeout if Geeg can find it here.
Of course, the oddity with America East, the fact that Stony Brook not eligible despite leading in the opposite division for the America East tournament, with Stony Brook changing leagues after this year to the CAA.
And Maine maybe would have been the favorite regardless the way they've played this year, but that certainly makes the path to the tournament seem a bit easier for the Black Bears. And now 1-2. Fouled straight back. Knott's got a good swing on that one.
Have to imagine this may be a little bit different than your normal midweek game, as Boston College already with action in its bullpen. And really more than anything, as you said, it's been a week and a half basically since the Eagles have played. 1 more ACC series to go against Clemson on the road this weekend. So I think you're going to see even maybe more arms than you might normally see in a bullpen day. We're certainly used to seeing Gee go 2-3 innings if he needs to at times. This may be one, and let's just get everybody in inning, since it has been a little while since any of these BC pitchers have gotten to see live bats.
Geeg's 1-2. This is low, and on top of just getting people back in the flow before this series against Clemson, final home game, final 4 games of the season coming up. How much of this for a team that will not make the postseason is trying to get everybody in at bat, everybody one more outing before the season ends?
Absolutely.
Two. It's a good eye from Knotts, laying off the breaking ball again. Good take. Up in the BC pen at the moment is Eric Schroeder, who's coming off 4 2/3. Brilliant baseball in the Eagles' last game a week and a half ago against Florida State. This is hammered to left field and deep. Honeyman's going back, and that ball is up on top of the hill. A 3-run bomb. Ninth home run this year for Scout Knotts. Maine leads 4-0.
Sitting on that fastball and got a couple of swings and misses with the slider.
Scout Knotts bats, hit a 3-run homer in the first, walked back in the third. Another breaking ball, another strike on the outside corner. So it feels like Hart is getting a good feel of that off-speed pitch here over the last couple batters. Goes for the high fastball and blows it by Knotts, and all of a sudden he's up in the count 0-2.
I think that's where he was probably trying to get on that 2-2 pitch earlier that led to the double to bring home a couple of runs. That one was elevated in a spot more where it was out of the zone, really rising the ladder, and just a difficult pitch to get your hands all the way around on.
0-2. Goes to the off-speed. Knotts adjusts so well to send it up the middle. Goodman scores. McDaniel scores. Scott Knotts is having a day. He's driven in 5. Certainly not at a point where Mike Gambino wants to be using more than one pitcher per inning anymore.
Right. And again, remember, it's the fact that it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday this weekend for the Eagles rather than Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Fly ball to right. Leary's there, and Cam Leary puts it away. But Maine adds 3 more.
Now batting, number 44, Scout Knotts.
Brings up Scott Knotts, who has had his DNA all over this game. Big 3-run home run in the first, which made it 4-0. 2-run single in the third, which at the time put Maine ahead 7-1. So 5 RBIs and a 2-for-4 day. Give him another one. This is hit a mile to left, and it's Knotts' second home run of the day. 2 homers, 6 RBIs for Scout Knotts on a Tuesday in Brighton.
What a day. My goodness. And that one not as far as the first one, but
Number 19,
a majestic nonetheless.